As the chill of winter approaches, millions of households across the UK are set to receive an additional layer of financial support in the form of cold weather payments. Beginning on November 1, the Department for Work and Pensions, DWP, will roll out these vital payments aimed at helping low-income families stay warm during the colder months. With energy bills rising and the cost of living continuing to strain budgets, these payments are an important lifeline for those in need. Cold weather payments are designed to assist households who are vulnerable to the extreme cold that winter often brings. Specifically, this support is available to people receiving certain benefits, including pension credit, universal credit, income support, unemployment and support allowance, ESA. The intention behind these payments is to help people keep their heating on when temperatures plummet, ensuring that they can stay warm without the added worry of financial strain. Each payment is worth £25 and is triggered by a period of particularly cold weather. However, it's important to note that the payments are only issued when temperatures reach freezing point, or are forecast to remain at 0°C or below, for a consecutive 7-day period. This means that the DWP won't start handing out the cold weather payments immediately on November 1, but only once conditions meet these specific criteria. Although it may sound like a straightforward process, some people may be caught off guard if they don't understand the specific requirements, so it's always worth keeping an eye on the forecast during the winter months. This is particularly true for those living in regions where the temperature fluctuates frequently. For many eligible households, these payments are automatically issued. If you qualify, you don't need to apply for the cold weather payments. Instead, the system works automatically, based on the temperatures in your area. However, if your circumstances change, such as the arrival of a baby or a child under 5 years old joining your household, you may need to notify Job Centre Plus. Fortunately, the payment won't impact your other benefits, meaning that you can receive both cold weather payments and your regular support without any negative consequences. It's also worth noting that the payments are not universally applied to all areas of the country. They are based on local weather conditions, so if temperatures do not reach the required threshold in your area, you may not receive the payment, even if other parts of the country experience a cold snap. This means that some households may miss out on the extra support, but for those living in areas where the temperature falls below zero for the required period, the £25 payment could provide a small but crucial buffer against rising heating costs. The timing of these payments is especially crucial as we head into the winter months. From November 1, 2025, until the end of March 2026, the DWP will continue to monitor local temperatures and issue cold weather payments whenever necessary. These payments could become a significant resource for vulnerable individuals and families, particularly those living on fixed incomes or dealing with financial hardship. In a year when household budgets are already stretched thin, the cold weather payment scheme offers a vital form of support that ensures the most vulnerable can heat their homes when they need it most. The government has made it clear that the cold weather payments are specifically designed to help with energy costs during particularly severe weather events. As the cost of living continues to soar, any extra financial assistance is welcome. While the payments are a modest £25 for each cold spell, they can add up over the winter months, especially for those who are particularly vulnerable to the cold, such as the elderly or those with young children. This extra cash can go a long way in covering heating bills or buying necessary items like blankets or warm clothing to help families stay safe and comfortable when temperatures dip. The scheme also highlights the government's continued efforts to protect the most vulnerable members of society, ensuring that the cold does not pose an additional threat to those already facing economic challenges. However, it is essential for people to be aware of the criteria, as some may assume they are automatically eligible when they are not, or miss out on the payment because the cold weather does not last long enough in their region. This means it's crucial for households to check their local weather forecasts regularly and make sure they understand when they might be eligible to receive the payment. For those who qualify, the payment arrives automatically, which can provide some relief during a stressful time. The simplicity of the process ensures that people don't have to worry about navigating complex applications or eligibility checks. As long as your area meets the weather conditions and you are receiving the necessary benefits, you'll receive the payment without any additional effort on your part. However, it's worth remembering that the cold weather payment is just one piece of the puzzle. With the rising cost of living affecting millions across the UK, these payments alone may not be enough to solve the financial challenges many people face. For some, the cold weather payment might be part of a broader strategy to make it through the winter months, alongside other forms of government support, charitable assistance, and personal budgeting efforts. It's important to remember that this support is just one of many ways the government is working to help people through difficult times. Despite this, the cold weather payment scheme is a vital tool for ensuring that vulnerable people aren't left to struggle in the cold. When temperatures drop, the risk of health problems increases, especially for older individuals or those with pre-existing health conditions. Cold homes can exacerbate conditions such as respiratory illnesses or cardiovascular disease, leading to hospital admissions and even fatalities in some cases. That's why schemes like the cold weather payment are so important. They don't just offer financial support, but they also provide a means of protecting health and well-being during the harshest months of the year. Looking ahead, we may see further developments in how these payments are distributed or extended. With climate change causing more unpredictable weather patterns and longer, harsher winters in some areas, it's possible that we'll see an expansion of the cold weather payment scheme in the future. For now, however, it remains an essential lifeline for those who are most vulnerable. Whether you're someone who is already receiving support or you're just learning about the scheme, it's worth keeping updated on any changes or extensions that could benefit you in the coming years. So, if you or someone you know might be eligible for cold weather payments, make sure to keep an eye on the forecast and be aware of how the payments work. If you qualify, there's no need to apply. It's automatic, so all you need to do is ensure that your personal details are up to date with Job Centre Plus. As the winter season gets underway, these payments can offer much-needed financial relief, giving families peace of mind that they can keep their homes warm without having to worry about skyrocketing heating bills. Whether you're just looking to understand how the cold weather payments work, or you're hoping to take advantage of this support during the colder months, it's important to stay informed and prepared. In conclusion, while the cold weather payment scheme is far from a comprehensive solution to the UK's ongoing cost of living crisis, it's an essential measure that helps ensure vulnerable households don't have to suffer through the winter cold. The DWP's initiative offers a crucial form of support that should not be overlooked, and it's a reminder of the importance of maintaining strong safety nets for those in need. These payments, though modest, serve as a symbol of the government's commitment to ensuring that even in tough times, no one is left to face the bitter cold alone. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more updates on support schemes, benefits, and other ways to manage your finances. Stay warm, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. For more in-depth updates and detailed information on DWP benefits, state pension changes, and government policies, stay connected with us. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any important news or crucial updates. Stay informed and stay prepared for what's coming.